All right, so guys, what's up? This is Anyway here, coming out with a video. So I got this clown named Rapid Response, whatever. He spelled the word wrong. Name was on December. Y'all see in the video his comments, but anyway, this guy right here. All I did was make a comment. Shout out to my guy Shavant Stewart. I made a comment that this fight for Tim Tszyu, if officially confirmed, will build up his stock, even though I said to build up his stock for Terrence Crawford. Now, what I'm talking about is Keith Thurman versus Tim Tszyu, which is not confirmed yet, but it's supposed to be in the works. And my guy made a video about it. So after I made that comment, this guy responded and said some shit like, "You don't have to build your stock up against a legend, just fight him." And I told him, well, clearly he wouldn't be fighting Thurman if he wasn't, you know, trying to build it up. And I said, simply to fight someone, your stock goes up and you have a good performance to bring more eyes in the U.S. and that people want to see him again. That's all my point was. And then he responds to say Crawford, and I'm like, dude, this is literally not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about Crawford. He says Crawford has been dominating 10 years, all the stuff we know. He's been Powerball number 1 or 2, name check. But I'm like, bro, you're missing my point. I'm not even talking about Crawford. I said to the zoo putting his stock up. And all stock is about, building your reputation, building your name, obviously to, especially in the U.S. because they might fight in the U.S. or Australia. Like I say, it's not confirmed yet. But, if so, it'll probably be more likely in the U.S. And I'm pretty sure Crawford versus, Tim Tszyu, if they were to happen, will probably be in the U.S. It could be in Australia, but it might be in the U.S. So who knows? But again, like, Tim Tszyu stock isn't that known. His reputation, he's not that, uh, recognized in the U.S. That's why I was saying his stock, build it up, and plus his profile to fight a Crawford. So people, when they see the pay-per-view, because especially if he fights him, he's under. I don't know if Tim Tszyu with PBC, but I think so. It will obviously get people to want to buy it. So he has had some type of more notoriety for people to want to buy it. That's what I'm saying. So he like, oh, you missed my point. Bud is the last. I'm like, that'd be the biggest fight in Australia. I said the video is not about which it wasn't Tim Tszyu or Crawford. Um, and I said read the text before responding, understand the concept of what you are saying. Then he's saying Tim Tszyu and Bud's name are as far as it was supposed to be. Like he said something. I'm like, as far as it was supposed to be. I don't know what he's talking about. Again, Tim said no. I want Crawford. Did he do that? Like I don't know what he's talking about. I said, bro, you're not making sense. Tim Tszyu stock is not high enough yet, but once he fights Keith Thurman, which is true, not high enough, especially in the U.S., um, it will then be versus Crawford, which will make all the sense to the world. That's literally the point I was stating. No need to state about Crawford. Already been knowing. Again, you take things out of context. Then he's comment again, say, bro, you don't understand common sense. Tim is the breeding stock of Australia. And I'm like, bruh, again, in Australia, we talk about in the globe, in US, and all over. Like Crawford has a higher stock than him. He has a lesser stock. And again, we don't even know if that fight's going to be in the US. But anyway, he say, Tim of the breeding stock of Australia. He's the main man in there, but it's the man in all the boxing. Many will come from the UK to see the fight because Bud is one of the UK's favorite fighters. I'm like, huh? What does UK have to do? Like, that's, and he said, you're not that smart to connect dots. Stay in your lane. I'm like, he's calling me a casual. And I'm like, bro, huh? I'm a casual? Bro, you're not smart. First of all, you literally, you're going to see the comment. Y'all going to see how he took everything I said on the contest and brought up points that didn't make sense talking about what Bud was doing. I'm like, I'm not saying Bud to build a stock up. You explain all this stuff. Like, he literally missed the whole point once I said Tim got to build a stock up, and this is what this fight pretty much would do for him if he fights Keith Thurman. He's talking about what Bud and Crawford are going to be and how big it's going to be, and I guess saying um that Tim's stock is supposed to be already high. It's like no, it's not high. It's only in one demographic, and probably not all, because all of Australia don't know Tim Tszyu like that. Australia's a big country. Like, ain't like he's known in all of Australia. Australia, you could look at the map. There's only so much space that they take up that most of the people live at. So we can't say all of Australia, but we can say in Melbourne and all that, the more common places. But yeah, anyway, yeah, man, I just want to make a video. If y'all see this dude and they rapper response, it was again on the Civ or whatever, just literally clown this dude. I mean, I know Rebel, I think he came on my boy Rebel Lightbox and stuff before, but again, to sit there and talk about I'm a casual, like, bro, I could explain to you more than you ever know about boxing. Like when it comes to the distance, when it comes to again, like I was told him, uh, where's my comment I said about him? Anyway, I told him about setting traps, basically literally controlling the distance with your front foot, you know what I'm saying? Knowing how close you are to the punch, all that shit, getting the person to simply pay attention to what you're doing, get them to open their body up or their head for different type of punch angles. Like, bro, like this is level to this. I understand this and I do the sport. You know what I'm saying? Not only I watch it for so many years and I do it as well. Um, so you sitting there calling me a casual, like, bro, like you talk about the wrong guy. You know what I'm saying? And again, you're taking what I'm saying out of context, talking about Bud and what Tennessee going to be. And I'm like, we haven't even got to that point yet. He's fighting Keith Thurman. So yeah, again, like, I just want to make a video. This clown, like, if he want to come on my channel or and Rebel, you could let him know, like, if you want to talk about Sebastian online, you could bring him on. I'm gonna set it straight, like, yo, bruh, what are you talking about? Like, what about boxing that I don't know? How do you know how to break down a fight? Do you have videos of breaking down and predict the fights? No. So yeah, man, I just wanted to make this video exposing this clown. So anyway here. Peace.